think the boss won't be amused.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Looking for options for movement.
Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Del Piero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero. Oh, good read. Now it's Platini. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's burst through. That's an excellent interception. Pull it. Besiktas are behind here despite their domination of possession. Shifted it to the flank. Iniesta picks it up. Decent chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
It's run. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Platini, foot in. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal hit into the middle, and it's came by the keeper. Now it's Neymar. Del Piero. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Out to the right. He has found a way through. Cafu picks it up out wide. Messi. Look at the space here. He has a look up. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the... Climbs up big! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Yamal is a player who's always... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Não deixem de visitar nossa loja oficial, com souvenirs da partida de hoje já à venda. Teremos uma substituição.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So,
Vieira with a definite foul there. And he is going into that little black book. Besiktas different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now there's a fine ball. Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. Pelé. Well, they've got it again. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Ronaldo. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Tries to pass it through.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Did tidily.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cristiano, and he shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Del Piero plays it short. Chance to deliver. He gets big! Santos are looking to go forward now. There will be a throw-in. He's found a way through. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Searching pass he's played there. Besiktas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Hullet. Pelé. Pelé with the chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Del Piero. Out to the left it goes. Crosses it. He rises! Boom, header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. In towards the back stick.
Substituição no time do Santos.
This is their second corner of the game.
Camisa 13, camisa 11, camisa 14.
Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way.
Camisa 24, substituição.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pele. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Pele. Platini. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Zico. Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a really well-measured ball. No, that's been intercepted. Kubo. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Oh, good take in a good area. Hangs. It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Santos have their third corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pele. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't...
And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And it's been played through. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Pull it. Besiktas controlling the possession in this early phase. Kimmich tries to thread one through. He is through here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cut it out. Rafinha! They've got to be quick to recover this.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Besiktas so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Olise. And the through ball. And the flag has stayed down. Martinelli. And a chance! Out of play for a goal kick. Pullet gets it. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pullet. Del Piero is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Vitinha. And that could set him on his way. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Pullet. Vitinha. Now it's Rafinha. And he's running through. Oh, red. Nice interception. Over to the left. Played back in. Rafinha receives him. And the shot! It's there!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cafu cuts it out. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero carries the ball down the right. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a fine challenge. No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Tries a shot! That was probably asking just too much. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero. Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he was quick to react. Now it's Martinelli. Vitinha, he is onto this. Shot for decent chance! Fantastic from Elise! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Alvarez might just make this. Now it's Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi receives it in a wide position. Adams getting this one clear. Oh, and the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Besiktas really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vieira. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And they've got a throw. And that's another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Good take, and is he in? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Vieira. Real chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Vieira. Pullet driving forwards.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Played up towards the front line. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Martinelli gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Alvarez. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Ekitike.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read. Ibrahimovic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Lahm challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out towards the flank. Besiktas perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Gullit. Adams gets a foot in here. Rafinha has created one goal already. Del Piero. And that has left him in a heap. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's played through for him. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Besiktas can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. Gullit, good purposeful running this. Picked out brilliantly. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Size
9,
really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Coming on the field is number 42.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. Now it's Pele. Messi's cross. And it's going to be another one. Besiktas get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Full chance for a shot! Off the post! It is a corner, good chance. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Adams has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Lahm.
4 added minutes has
He's had
been
a fair
indicated.
tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. So, what can they come up with here? 4 extra minutes added on. It's a loose ball. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And this is Ronaldo. Vitz. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Besiktas.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Del Piero. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pull it. And it's Xabi Alonso. And this is Messi. And the shot! Manchester United with the corner, there first. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. He is through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So it is still 0-0. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Del Piero. And this is Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Oh, nice touch. And Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. Quick look, then plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Messi. Pull it. Vieira. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo! Now that is commitment to the cause. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And the counter is on. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's a sharp little ball here. In by Messi.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi.
Besiktas have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Vieira. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. Distributed tidily. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
With the owner of a blue
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Besiktas are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cafu, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu just likes some Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
That's been slipped through. Vieira. Del Piero. Crunching tackle. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Crosses it in.
Was that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution in progress.
Del Piero, ready to try one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Del Piero! He's missed, but not by that far.
Del Piero is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's Del Piero. Xavi Alonso out to the right. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Almost an hour gone. Zico. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Tries a shot! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Corner number 2 then. Xavi Alonso with the short one. Delivers with whip. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
To get them off and running. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Hakimi cuts out the pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, Lisa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Del Piero. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. It's a pretty loose pass. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Del Piero.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
82 minutes is...
That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 17,
That has certainly made things interesting.
Besiktas really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That has not gone well.
Number 27.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Turns and goes back. Shot a goal! Just swings wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
8,
changes on both
Messi.
sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Hazard. Substitution.
Totti. Has ended up in no man's land. Zico is a
added
player
minutes
who
has been
barely
indicated.
needs an invitation to shoot. He's in space and looking for options. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. There will be 4 extra minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Zico. Ibrahimovic. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable
Just
to be
a quick
separated.
announcement, it is now time for our
Cristiano
special
Ronaldo
lottery.
taking
Please
in the
grab the tickets
accolades,
you were
having
given
been
when you
named
walk
man
into
of the
the game.
match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Ivory Coast.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's got away, and the finish!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lahm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily. Yamal. Hakimi.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Williams. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Now can he find a finish? Nice interception, well timed. Vitinha. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the box. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And the through ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength. He's having a go! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a throw. Vitinha, and it's Barella. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Barella, just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cristiano Ronaldo. Besiktas have it back and can go again. Pull it. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Timber. Nico Williams. To Barella. Nico Williams. He has found the way through. Flings in across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Now it's Williams. Vitinha. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did...
Chance! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And this is Del Piero. Takes a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Besiktas clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Besiktas go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. Chance here to counter. Spread neatly. Messi.
Such good technique.
He's tried one! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Hakimi. Bellingham. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham plays it in. Danger averted for now.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! In he goes again. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage.
And the shot! No mistake! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Pullet. And this is Del Piero. That has been slung wide.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then it...
Face to face with the keeper. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Yamal. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's on his way! Great ball and real chance! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Besiktas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He has a look out. He's had a shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time. Besiktas have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Hakimi. And it's Bellingham. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Del Piero. Great vision. Neymar gets into a good position. That has not gone well. Vitinha. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Nico Williams. Cross needs to be good. Thuram getting this one clear. Hakimi receives it in a header! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Ivory Coast playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Besiktas are having a ball here. Bullet. Can he get it through? He's looking wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi.
4 added minutes.
And he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Messi. He's gone for goal! Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi. There will be a throw-in. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Drives it in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And we're done. Besiktas looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cristiano Ronaldo, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
Watch the screen for train departure times from
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Besiktas definitely impressing me here, especially the way that...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. Vieira short changes him with that pass. And it's Bergkamp. Cafu. Ah, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. Pull it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's delightful. And this is Ronaldo. Robertson clears it away. And that is out of play. Cruyff. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's managed to gift it back. That's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cruyff. And it's Gullit. Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I laugh.
Oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Del Piero. Cafu gets into some space. Terrific header! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hoisted in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Van der Vaart. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. steps for safety. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Del Piero. Vieira. Salam. And it's Vieira. Oh, super ball. Messi. Del Piero. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need...
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Bergkamp. Look at the space here. Ball swung in. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Bergkamp. Cafu. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Bergkamp. Great ball and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Vieira. Pull it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
In with the challenge. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Besiktas are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Besiktas definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lam. Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Zico. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super find. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good spread. Showing great feet there. Vieira. And this is Hullet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Zico with the short one. And here's Zico. Chance for a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, good ball! Now that looks a big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Cafu. Yaya Toure engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header! Oh, crossbar! He has done it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems to be...
Can he finish? It's hit the upright.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Yaya Toure, looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Messi, and the pass is intercepted. Del Piero. Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Time for a change in personnel.
I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
And this is Forlan.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he...
Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
The goal scorer after 80 minutes.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
Chance!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And here's Zico. Applies the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Neymar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Has been indicated.
Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here. He's cut it out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Neymar. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No way through, so back it comes. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread out to the left. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans have
and
pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental
Besiktas
occasion.
against Arsenal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So off we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Ferran Torres. He's shifting through the gears here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Neymar could try cutting inside here. He is just caressing the ball. And a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's been shifted off it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back in, takes a shot! Goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lam. And here's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Well read, and the danger is averted. Owen, that pass has been well intercepted. Good take, and is he in? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So off we go then.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or...
Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Looking for the run.
And this is Del
Piero! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Besiktas grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's gone for goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Thuram is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending.
Pullet. Cafu. Vieira. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's good running with the ball. And Del Piero!
Gattuso. And Juli.
And it's Rooney.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Del Piero.
Vieira. Del Piero. Del Piero!
Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Messi. Del Piero. And the shot! Goal! Besiktas! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he...
And again! Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche.
He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Lahm gets a foot in and wins the ball. Julie, good strong midfield running here. Played out towards the right wing. And claimed it back swiftly. Cafu, Gattuso cuts out the pass. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hullet dominates aerially so often. And it's Hullet. Cafu, Del Piero, he's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. And he's gone looking for safety.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cafu. That has ended up in no man's land. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hullet, looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Besiktas are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're into the second 45.
Besiktas are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Out towards the flank. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And it's Hullet. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And Hullet! Cafu. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero knocks it out wide. Messi has it out wide and in space. Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Gattuso with the clearance. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vieira! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Vieira. Del Piero. Oh, this is a very good run. Neymar has it in a wide position. Ferdinand gets rid without sophistication. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's a throw. And it's Del Piero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Played out to the left flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Del Piero. There he goes, motoring forward. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that is a little undercooked. Driving forward. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played into the middle. He can get that clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Hullet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 8. Número 9. Rooney.
Del Piero.
Número 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's neat.
Número 10. Ronaldinho.
Somewhat off target.
Seus lugares a
Pelé.
Número 23. Veron.
Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Número 21. Número 11.
That's not gone well.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And it's Del Piero. No way through, so back it comes. Neto going about things with real menace. Nicely weighted ball. Chance to a header! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
That's at the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gullit. Threads one in. Rodri. Pedri. And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Del Piero. And this is Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. He was under real pressure there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Barcelona are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pelé. Oh, it's Van Basten. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Gullit does well to get it back. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Del Piero making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Besiktas claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Thuram is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Lahm.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting.
Has a shot! Brilliant save from Buffon! And he's gone long, and he was quick to react. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pelé. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ah, he's given it away. He's beaten the last man. Played in by Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing. Del Piero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho.
Besiktas have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ronaldinho. Almost half an hour in now. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Del Piero. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Veron. Vieira. And the counter is on. And this is Pelé. Over to the left. Del Piero. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? Shot, surely! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Played out wide. Now it's Van Basten.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. Cross needs to be... Terrific! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Has a look up and drives it forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And now,
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Besiktas happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely feet. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Del Piero. And here's Hullet. Threads one in. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram. Vieira. Now there's a fine ball. Tries to play it through. Crossing. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Ronaldinho. Back into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Besiktas just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. Cafu. That's a throw.
Besiktas couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
And Messi! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get free.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Thuram. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Del Piero goes steaming forward. And it's Neymar. Besiktas leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Del Piero. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's well spotted. Pele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cafu. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Besiktas can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And that was very necessary.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's fabulous. No, that's been intercepted. Cherki. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Can he get it through? Oh, that's nice. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Besiktas close now to seeing this one through to the end. Aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good spread.
Decent chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Besiktas clearly now in lead preservation
2
mode.
minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. That's Thuram. And it's Lahm.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
To Lahm. That's that, the end. Besiktas have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Morocco.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance.
And he's let fly! Vieira to Thuram, and it's Lam. Neymar, not the most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. Hullet, Del Piero. It's Hullet. Cafu. And it's Vieira. Hullet in with the challenge. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Del Piero. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Carvajal looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nicely spread. Delivering.
A header!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another try! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Opts for safety. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Carvajal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's picked his way through.
Chance, surely! And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. 15 minutes till half-time. Thuram. Del Piero. That ball looks a good one. Neymar. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. What has ended up in no man's land. That's been cut out, well played. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Out towards the flank. And it's Hullet. Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the... And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick announcement today.
Reflections on the first half?
Today's
I
match
have to
is
say,
now
I think
on
it's
sale
a
in
good
the Stadium
performance,
Hall.
but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Besiktas are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Del Piero. Del Piero. Well, played right into his path.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Vieira. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Neymar is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good-looking ball. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Khan with the clearance. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Vieira. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now this could be a chance. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Del Piero. Shot a goal! They've scored! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 20, Del Piero. Number 17, Neymar. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 18.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Hernandez. Pings in across. Terrific header! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Morocco grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
It's hit the upright. Goal! Besiktas! And they're back in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Chance for a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Morocco with the corner. They're first.
Morocco really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bullets constantly looking for the ball into the box. Besiktas close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, played through for the wide man. Just eases him off the ball. Besiktas clearly now in lead preservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira. Now Luis Suarez. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain about, both in terms of...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still sage him that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
They get a throw in. Cafu. To Messi. Vieira. And it's Del Piero. Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run. That's another chance. And we have our very first corner. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. And he's forced to go back. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And he's away. Messi is onto this. It could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Swung over. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. He's through, now is he in? That's a good ball. Chance! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Botafogo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Right card, calmly anticipates.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played into space out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Hazard, he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Del Piero. Hullet. And it's Vieira. In with the challenge. Messi. It's Hullet. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Hullet. Vieira. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Adams. Rodri. Messi. Seedorf. Botafogo finding their passes. Azar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Messi. It's played through for him. And this is Hullet. Botafogo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rodri. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Hullet. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Del Piero. He's got away. And it's Vieira. Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we've reached half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again, then.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Ronaldo. Rodri. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Hullet. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's a promising position. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Vieira. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Neymar. Hullet. Del Piero. And here's Hullet. Hullet! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Azar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thuram gets a foot in here. Hullet. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Besiktas still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Azar. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Just eases him off the ball.
Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Besiktas are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he's found a way past. Mbappe is having a shot! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Del Piero. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Terrific header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Hullet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Seedorf. Now that's well seen too. Well, that pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Del Piero. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. And that is expertly dealt with.
Botafogo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on goal. That's tidy. Cafu gets into some space. And that has been knocked clear. Passes short and sharp. Now this could be a chance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi could try cutting inside here. Hazard. That's a good ball out wide. And the counter is on. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Besiktas really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
He's one-on-one, sure, he's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Botafogo could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a shade optimistic. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaring. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. And already we're underway here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often...
Neymar! And he's gone backward here. And this is Neymar. Tries a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Played out to the right. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu, big header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lovely bit of skill. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. That ball looks a good one. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And it's Del Piero. Nicely spread. He has found the way through. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hullet gets through on his own. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Del Piero. Good read, needed to be. Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero.
Oh, really well played.
Neymar. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Shoots! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw! Besiktas take the lead! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Hullet. Good chance here! It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero plays it short. Terrific header! This looks promising. Crossed in. Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Cafu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Del Piero. He might be in here! Del Piero! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Maldini. Darren Fletcher tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar quietly revving up. He's found a way through. Swings it across.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
And now,
Besiktas
to all members
leading
of the
1-0
crowd,
at the break.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good ball out wide. Cafu, somewhat off target. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Del Piero. Fletcher gets across to intercept that. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Gullit. Gullit going full tilt down the left. In by Del Piero.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Out to the right. Now it's Cruyff. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Gullit.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Del Piero. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Iniesta. Now it's Gullit. Neymar. Dink through. He's found a way for a real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, their manager seems...
Oh, shooting chance!
Besiktas really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Messi. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Vieira. Del Piero. Darren Fletcher. Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception, well timed. Cruyff. Now it's Gullit. And this is Del Piero. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice control. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over surely.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Iniesta. It's a good foot in there. Del Piero. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's that, the end. Besiktas did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your reflections then, Jim.
Besiktas desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Paris Saint-Germain have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation.
And a chance!
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out...
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now it's crossed into the middle. He's looking wide. Del Piero. Spread it left. And this is Del Piero. He's found the way. Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it. And the shot! No way through. Vieira. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Deco. And it's Maradona. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Neymar. Del Piero. Not the most accurate pass. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Somewhat off target. Besiktas are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's found support out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vieira. Chance! Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And here's Neymar, looking to play him in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Maradona. Gullit. And it's Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? And the shot's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Neymar! Decent enough try. Corner number 2 then. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Cafu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Triol. Jordi Alba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Del Piero. Messi receives it in a wide position. Del Piero. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And he's had a hit! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And now he has two. Good chance here! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
But they've got it again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Del Piero. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. And here's Hullet. Neymar has it in a wide position. Punched away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Besiktas certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Besiktas go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Opts for safety. Sends it crossfield. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Showing good feet. And the finish!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Maldini. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. A lot of space ahead of him. And claimed it back swiftly. Hullet. He is starved of space and time. Neymar. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Back into the middle. Lovely feet. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Hullet. Chance here to counter. And here's Deco. Here's a sharp little ball here.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
And it's Hakimi. Tries to pass it through.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played back in. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. Messi. Now this could be a chance to shoot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish of true class! Right back in the game! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he won't reach that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's there to retrieve it. He's cut it out. Pull it. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Pull it. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And this is Neymar. He is through. It's Neymar! So close to drawing level.
Neymar absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Alarm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Messi. Mbappe!
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cafu! And back to the keeper.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Deco goes short. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.